Welcome to Libraryland. My name is Dr. Mark Salemi. I live right here in Woodland Park, and I was asked to read a book for everybody. And today I'm going to read a book about the Bernstein Bears, Pet Rescue. It's something about taking care of pets and adopting a pet from a shelter, and it's basically something that's right up my alley. That's something that I do every day, is taking care of pets. So today, the book Pet Rescue is by Mike Bernstein, and it's based on the characters created by Stan and Jan Bernstein. There was a special assembly going on at the Bear Country School, deep in Bear Country. Volunteers from the local animal shelter were visiting with a group of pets. All the cubs at the school were excited to meet and learn about these new animals and friends. You can see there was a lot of cubs there that day. "Hello everyone," said the volunteer. "I'm Patty from the Bear Country Animal Shelter. I'm here to introduce you to some special guests. They are all what we call rescue pets. These animals have been taken from places where they were not taken care of very well or treated very well. They need special care to get better before they can be adopted by their new families." You can see there's a dog, a cat, a parrot, a lizard with a big smile on his face, and there was a little hamster, and he's waiting to be played with. "Would any of you cubs like to come up on stage and meet our pets?" asked Patty. Of course, all the students raised their hands. Brother and sister and cousin Fred were picked. They got to pet a dog named Lucky and a cat named Percival. Then the parrot named Mac perched on sister's shoulder while brother held a hamster named Fluff. Cousin Fred put out his finger and a colorful lizard named Zippy climbed onto his hands. "All these pets and many more are up for adoption at the animal shelter," Patty told them. "Please come and visit us. Maybe you can give a good home to one of these animals." And they were very wonderful. After school, brother, sister, and Fred walked home together. "It would be nice to adopt one of these pets," said sister. "Yes," agreed brother. "But if we already have several pets, that's probably enough for us." "As a matter of fact," said Fred, "I'm going to adopt an animal from the animal shelter. I've been visiting a lot and have one picked out already. I'm going there right after school to bring it home." "Wow," said brother and sister. "Can we come with you?" "Sure," said Fred. So everything was arranged, and Mama and Papa, Fred's parents, picked up the cubs and they headed out for the animal shelter. As they arrived, Patty met them at the door. "So glad you should come," she said. "Let's start with a tour of the shelter." And here they are, walking into the front door of the Bear Country Animal Shelter. Patty showed them around. There was a big room with volunteers that were caring for pets, grooming them, petting them, snuggling with them, and playing with them. It's good for pets to have been treated badly and to get comfortable with people in this way. When the animals first come to us, they can be very shy and fearful, but with patience and kindness, and they begin to feel very happy and safe. And you can see them. There's a dog playing with the rope, a cat getting his fur combed out, another two cats getting played with, and kittens over here. So they had a grand old time in that room. Patty moved on to the areas where the pets lived. The dogs and cats were kept in nice bright pens where they had plenty of food and water. They had all their own little rooms to stay in. The animal shelter also had small animals like hamsters, guinea pigs, birds, and lizards, and they were cared for in pleasant cages where they had plenty of toys and places to exercise. You see, you have a bird playing with all his toys, lizard, a little hamster, and the hamster wheel, and a guinea pig. "Now, Fred," said Patty, "let's get together with your own special rescue pet." Patty brought out Taffy, a cute caramel-colored little dog. Taffy came right up to Fred, wagging her tail and licking his hand. Fred had met and played with Taffy many times before. At first, Taffy was shy with brother and sister. She did hide behind Fred, but after a while she felt more confident. She sniffed their hands, wagged her tail, and let them pet her. "Taffy came a long way," said Patty. "When she first came to us, she was afraid of all strangers. But after she met Fred and got to know more to trust him, she became much more confident." And you can see she's really starting to play with them, really fun. They're playing here, they're playing there, and she's really getting close with them. "Well, Fred," said Patty, "this is the big moment. The adoption paperwork is all done, and you're ready to take Taffy home." "Yes," said Fred excitedly. "I sure can. I can hardly wait." So with Taffy on a leash, Fred led her outside to the car. At first, she was worried about getting in the car, but Fred was very patient, petting her and soothing her to make sure everything would be okay. Finally, she felt more secure and she climbed in with Fred. When they arrived at Fred's house, they led Taffy inside and let her explore the new home. She was very curious and sniffed and poked into every nook and cranny. You could see her, she's running around the house like crazy, and she's sniffing the plants and checking out everything. Then they took Taffy outside to explore the yard. The yard was surrounded by a strong fence to keep Taffy inside. Taffy loved the yard. She sniffed in all the flower beds and scratched the nice, soft earth. She saw some birds and squirrel. Squirrel, she said. She happily ran after them, barking loudly. The birds flew off and the squirrel dashed up the tree, where it was chittering angrily, waving its tail at the annoying dog. Taffy was very happy. Fred took out a frisbee and tossed it across the yard. Delighted, Taffy chased it and grabbed it and ran back to Fred laying at his feet. Brother and sister took turns tossing the frisbee to Taffy. She ran back and forth across the yard until they were all tired out. She sat down in a heap, panting happily, really tired from all that play. The cubs gathered around their new friend and gave her a great big group bear hug. They loved her, the new rescue pet. It felt so good to know that she now had a safe and loving home. So that's the end of the story, and that's a good story to know. So if you can go to a shelter, if you need a pet, you save an animal's life. And Taffy was saved from the shelter and got a new family and lived a very long life very happily. So that's a great story to tell people, and it's a great thing to do if you can help an animal by adopting it from a shelter and giving a new home and loving it for the rest of its life. That's the story we have for today, and hope to see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.